Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to this session brought to you by Unacademy. So today we are continuing with the UPSC static MCQs. Alright, as I have mentioned, till December 31st, we will be looking into some current affairs, static portions. We had completed the entire year's current affairs in the last week. So now we are looking into certain static areas. Okay, so there will be like 10 questions from history, 10 from geography, 10 from polity, like that, 40 questions, 1.5 hours. Alright, so without any further ado, let's begin. Welcome, Sri Sindhil Devi. Okay, let's begin the session, but let me just talk to you about Unacademy. Unacademy is India's largest learning platform, which offers you a wide variety of contents. You have daily live classes where you can chat with the educator, clear your doubts, queries, etc. Live tests and quizzes, which will help you to evaluate your own preparation, which will help you to, be better placed during the time of examination. Then structured courses where the entire syllabus for that particular examination will be covered. And finally, unlimited access to all Unacademy related materials based on your subscription. So these are the benefits if you go for an Unacademy subscription. Okay, so to get this subscription, the first thing to do is download Unacademy Learning app. Alright, so please download the Unacademy Learning app from Google Play or App Store and create an account. Alright, so I am Madhav Sankar R Warrier. This is my Telegram channel. You can follow me in my Telegram channel to get class notes, PDFs, etc. etc. Also, please follow my Unacademy channel so that whenever I schedule my classes in Unacademy platform, you will get notified regarding the same. Okay, now Unacademy brings you top educators from all over the country. Most of these faces are very familiar to you, so no further introductions are necessary in this regard. The UPSC CSE package of Unacademy looks something like this. Okay, you have the basic things such as polity, history, current affairs, etc. etc. Along with that, you will also be getting practice and strategy sessions focusing on prelims. Similarly, answer writing courses focusing on mains, etc. etc. So the comprehensive syllabus of UPSC is covered in Unacademy. The basic subscription plan of Unacademy is known as the Plus subscription. So far, whatever I have mentioned is available in this plan, the Plus package. It can be availed in varying time formats, 1 month all the way to 3 years. A typical 1-year format will cost you 49,500. Using my code MSRW1 will fetch you 10% discount so that the effective price will get reduced to 44,550. You have other plans too, 2-year, 3-year, etc. etc. You can pay the fees using no-cost EMI facility as well. Okay, no-cost EMI facility is available for all subscriptions greater than or equal to 6 months in time format. Alright. Now, regarding the iconic package, this is something over and above the Plus package. So, along with the Plus benefits, you will also get something extra. For example, a personal coach. An educator will be assigned to you for a one-on-one session, and it will be really useful for your preparations. Daily mains answer writing practice, study planner sessions, personalized feedback, etc. etc. The packages are available in 3 formats, 1 year, 2 year, and 3 year. A 1-year package will cost you 69,500. Here also, using the code MSRW1 will give you 10% discount. You can effectively pay 62,550. Alright, last but not least, regarding the optionals, these are the packages available. Unacademy brings you almost all the optional courses that are put forth by UPSC. So please go through them and pick one according to your own choice. Okay, here also a 1-year package is 27,500. Using the code will fetch you 10% discount. You can use the same code MSRW1 to unlock free contents in Unacademy. Okay, plenty of free videos are also there in Unacademy. You can unlock them using the same code. Regarding Unacademy Combat, I think all of you are familiar with this right now. We have more combats coming up in the upcoming months. So stay focused, stay prepared so that you can be, you can do well in these combats. Regarding the prelims next year, it is on June 27th. So we have about 6 months to go. Unacademy has started a 6 months GS plan focusing on prelims taken by top educators like Manal sir, etc. etc. A new batch is starting on today, 28th December. Complete syllabus coverage, plenty of mock tests, etc. etc. are there. Please look into them. We have bilingual classes, English classes as well as Hindi classes. Okay. So yeah, last but not least, regarding iconic price hike. The iconic subscription price is about to be increased very soon. So make sure you get a subscription before that. Okay, so that you can avail current prices. So yeah, that is it basically regarding Unacademy plans and subscriptions. Now let's start our session, UPSC static MCQs for your prelims next year. So the first 10 questions are from history. I have kept the overall level to easy to medium. So this should be easy for you. Let's see. So the first question is on the board. Sorry for that. The first question is on the board. Domestic dogs buried along with their masters in graves are found in which of the following Neolithic sites? Option A, Koldihua. Option B, Chirand. Option C, Burra Home. Option D, Option D, none of the above. Pick the correct answer. Question number 1. Good evening, Seema. Good evening, Vinmalar. Good evening, Ramkumar. Alright, I already got plenty of answers. Yeah, I mean, there was a mistake in the question also, okay? I mean, in the options also. But anyway, C or D, both are correct, okay? I mean, it is Burra Home. So, answer option C. All of you know this. Burra Home is in the state of... Which state is it, Burra Home? Any idea? Where is it located? It's located in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, you can see the human skeleton along with the dog skeleton in some of the graves in Jammu and Kashmir. That is how archaeologists came to know about this. Okay, second question. Consider the following statements. 1. Harappans did not domesticate horses. 2. Harappans did not use iron. Select the incorrect answer using the codes given below. Second question. Welcome, Prachi. Alright, Vinmalar Anthony going with option C there. Very quick. I'll wait for for each question I will wait for some like 10 to 15 seconds and then proceed to answer. Okay, so that some of you, most of you can put the answer in the live chat by that time. Yeah, Satya Pandey joined us. Welcome, Satya. Seema Shetty also going with D. Srisindal Devi D. Yes, exactly. Vinmalar, you have to be careful. Answer is option D, none of the above. I know that you got the correct answer, you got the right idea. Problem was in the question, the incorrect answer was asked. Incorrect statements are to be noted, okay? So both are incorrect. Harappans did not, both are correct, both are correct. And you are asked to pick the incorrect one, so the answer is D. Harappans did not domesticate horse, this is correct. We have evidences of, horse bones from Surkotera, but that doesn't mean that they domesticated horses. Domestication and knowing a particular species is different. Okay, so first statement is correct. They did not domesticate horses. 2. Harappans did not use iron. Obviously, iron was unknown to them. They came familiar to iron only when they moved to the eastern regions of India after the late phase of Harappan civilization. Okay, so option D is the correct answer. Question 3. The Great Bath and the Bronze Dancing Girl are found in which of the following Harappan sites? Yeah, it's okay. I was just pointing it out. Another very simple question. The Great Bath and the Bronze Dancing Girl are found in which of the following Harappan sites? Option A, Harappa. Option B, Kalibangan. Option C, Tholavira. Option D, none of the above. Welcome, Ian Nabodharan. Okay, I'm getting a couple of answers there. Option D, Tholavira. Again D. Srisindal Devi also D. So those who gave me the answer D, tell me what is the correct answer. Yeah, answer is option D, none of the above. So where is this found? Great Bath and the Bronze Dancing Girl are found in which Harappan site? Yeah, exactly, Mohenjo-daro. Okay. Have you seen that film, Mohenjo-daro, Hrithik Roshan's film? In that film, you can see all these things. Okay. The Great Bath is beautifully shown that movie. So easy to remember as well. Correct answer is anyway Option D, none of the above. It is Mohenjo-daro or the Mount of the Dead. Alright. Question 4. Consider the following statements about Rig Veda. 1. It has been included by UNESCO in the list of literature signifying world human heritage. 2. Ayurveda is the Upaveda of Rig Veda. Select the correct answer. So the first 10 questions are from history, okay. Then 5 from geography, 10 from polity, 5 each from environment and science and technology. Okay, economics also. 40 questions totally. Alright, fourth question. I'll wait for some 10 seconds, okay. Okay, Sri Devi going with option B there. None of the above. Anyone else? Satya D, Seema D. Okay, all of you are going with option D, none of the above. Correct answer to fourth question is option C, both are true. Alright, so Rig Veda has been included by UNESCO in the list of literature signifying world human heritage. That is correct. Rig Veda is the oldest textbook from India. Okay, written in Sanskrit, one of the oldest literatures from Indian subcontinent. So, first one is correct. Second one, Ayurveda is the Upaveda of Rig Veda. This might not be, logically correct or anything, but it is actually true. It's a factual statement. Both are right. Answer is option C. Okay. Logically we cannot relate Ayurveda and Rig Veda. Okay. Entirely different books. But Ayurveda is actually the Upaveda of Rig Veda. So answer is option C. Question 5. Consider the following statements. Brahmanas describe the rules for the performance of sacrificial ceremonies. 2. They are written mainly by hermits living in the jungles for their people. Select the correct answer. Yeah. Ayurveda is the Upaveda. Correct. Fifth question. I will upload my class notes, PDFs, session links, etc. in this Telegram channel. Please follow this to get all these things. Okay. I'm not sure if it's clear to you. It is t.me/MSRW1. This is 1, okay, not I. This is 1. Alright, everybody going with A there. Yes. Correct, very good. It is option A. So Brahmanas basically describe the rules for performance of sacrificial ceremonies. Correct. Okay, we have these kinds of textbooks known as Vedas, Brahmanas, then Aranyakas, Upanishads, etc. So basically, what are Brahmanas? Brahmanas describe the rules for performance of sacrificial ceremonies. That is correct. Second one, they are written mainly by hermits living in jungles for their people. This is wrong. What are such compositions known as? These books are known as Aranyakas. Okay, Aranyaka itself means forest. Okay, Aranyakas are those books written by hermits who live in jungles for their people. Okay, so statement 2 is incorrect. Answer is option A. 5 questions down. Sixth one. Consider the following statements. 1. Harsha's administration was more feudal and decentralized compared to Gupta's. 2. Although Harsha employed severe methods of punishment at the beginning, he adopted lighter measures towards the end of his reign. Select the correct answer. Question number 6. Those who are answering, kindly put the question number also, okay, so that I can understand which question you are answering. Sixth question. You have about 15 seconds. Question is regarding Harshavardhana, who is considered as the last of the greatest Hindu dynasties. Okay, the Vardhanas of Taneshwar. Okay, I am getting answers as B, A, B. Okay, it's between B and A. So which is it? That's the question. Alright. But the correct answer is again a point for me here. Both are true. Okay. So Harsha's administration was more feudal and decentralized compared to Gupta's. Yes. Why? Because from Harsha's time onwards, most of the salaries etc. were paid by land revenues. I mean, Gupta started this practice, but by the time of Harsha, it was predominantly this only, land grants only, in lieu of salary. Also, the Brahmadaya system was extremely popular. Brahmadaya system means what? Giving lands to Brahmanas. This was also extremely popular by the time of Harsha. Okay, so these practices eventually led to rise of feudalism or expansion of feudatory practices within Harsha's kingdom. So first statement is correct. Second one, although Harsha employed severe methods of punishment at the beginning, he adopted lighter measures towards the end of his reign. Also correct. How or why? Because Huansang visited Harsha's kingdom, and Huansang is a Buddhist scholar. So he taught Harsha about Buddhism and all. Harsha was really impressed by Buddhism. He even patronized Buddhism at this particular stage. Okay, and in Buddhism, this non-violence and not hurting other animals, etc., are part of Buddhism. So Harsha decided to be more lenient towards the end of his reign. That is also correct. So answer is option C. Question 7. Consider the following statements about Narasimhavarman II. 1. He was an enthusiastic patron of architecture and constructed the Rathas of Mahabalipuram. 2. He is also known as Mahamalla. Select the correct answer. Question 7. I have asked this question before, okay, not in this class but in my Unacademy classes. So those who have attended those classes, I want you to get the correct answer. Yeah, D. I got a couple of answers, both going with option D. Yep, correct answer, very good. Alright, it is indeed option D, none of the above. Why? Because both these statements are attributed to, yes, exactly, Seema. It is not Narasimhavarman II, it is basically Narasimhavarman I. Okay, both these statements are true regarding Narasimhavarman I, not second. Clear? So the Rathas of Mahabalipuram and the Mahabalipuram city itself, which was actually known as Mamallapuram. Okay, because Narasimhavarman I was also known as Mahamalla. Alright, so both statements are regarding this particular person. So answer is option D. Question 8. Consider the following statements. 1. Mitra Mela organized by B.D. Savarkar was merged with Anushilan Samiti in 1899. 2. Lala Lajpat Roy organized Anjuman-i Mohisban-i Watan in Lahore with its journal Bharat Mata. Select the correct answer. Question number 8. Regarding from modern India. Okay, Seema is saying D, Sisindal Devi A. Okay. Nilam, welcome. Nilam is saying it is A. Okay, 1 D and a couple of A's. Correct answer? Anyone else want to try? The correct answer is indeed option D. None of the above. Okay, so why? Mitra Mela was organized by Vinayak Damodar Savarkar and was merged with Anushilan Samiti in 1899. Wrong. It was not merged with Anushilan Samiti. It was merged with Abhinav Bharat. Okay, it was merged in 1899 with Abhinav Bharat, not Anushilan Samiti. So first statement is incorrect. Second one is also incorrect. Anjuman-i Mohisban-i Watan in Lahore was not started by Lala Lajpat Roy. It was started by Ajit Singh. Okay, Ajit Singh, who was actually the uncle of Bhagat Singh. Clear? So it's not Lala Lajpat Roy. Answer is Ajit Singh. So both statements are incorrect. Answer is option D. Yeah, exactly. Alright, very good. So moving on. Question number 9. Consider the following statements. Demand for self-government by Indians were made a sedition by Government of India Act of 1919. 2. Bolshevik Party founded the first socialist state in 1917 under the leadership of Vladimir Ulyanov. Select the correct answer. Another question I have asked before, again in my Unacademy classes. Choose the correct statements. You have 15 seconds. Let's see how many get this. Everybody is thinking they don't want to make it incorrect. Demand for self-government by Indians were made a sedition by Government of India Act of 1919. 2. Bolshevik Party founded the first socialist state in 1917 under the leadership of Vladimir Ulyanov. Select the correct answer. Nobody? I haven't gotten any answers from you so far. Okay, finally, D, B. Okay, what is the answer? Answer is option B. Very good. Okay, so Srisindal Devi correct. It is B. So Bolshevik Party founded this first socialist state in 1917. Which is this socialist state? It is the Soviet Union. Okay, USSR. So Bolshevik Party founded the first socialist state in 1917 after the Russian Revolution. Correct. Under the leadership of Vladimir Ulyanov. Also correct. Ulyanov is otherwise known as Lenin. Vladimir Lenin. Same person. Ulyanov or Lenin. Both are referring to the same person. Okay. So second statement is correct. First statement. Demand for self-government by Indians were made a sedition by the Government of India Act of 1919. No. Government of India Act of 1919 is also known as Montagu-Chelmsford reforms. Correct. In these reforms, the British administration itself declared that it is their goal to attain responsible self-government in India. Okay, British themselves declared that. So from now onwards, they cannot arrest an Indian for demanding self-government because now it is British's goal itself. Clear? So until now, taking sedition was possible, but from 1919 onwards, it is not possible. Answer is option B, 2 only. Question number 10. Last question from history. Next 5 questions are from geography. Okay. So consider the following statements about Indian National Army. 1. In January 1944, the INA headquarters was shifted to Imphal. 2. Andaman and Nicobar Islands were named as Swaraj and Shahid Dweep respectively once it was transferred to INA from Japan. Select the correct answer. Question number 10. The previous answer is option B. Okay. Not A. Tenth question. Another question from modern India. Okay. Srisindal Devi saying it is D. None of the above. Seema also giving D. Yeah, I have explained this before. Okay. Yeah, correct answer. Very good. Option D. None of these. So you remember it. Good. That's really good. So in January 1944, the Indian National Army headquarters was shifted to Imphal. No, it was in Singapore, but from there it was shifted to Rangoon. Rangoon in Burma. Okay, from there they entered India, and we have the very famous Battle of Kohima and all. During the Second World War, during the end of Second World War. Okay, so first statement is wrong. It is not Imphal, it is Rangoon. Second one, Andaman and Nicobar Islands were renamed as Swaraj and Shahid Islands respectively. That is the issue. This word respectively is the issue. Okay, so Andaman Islands was named as Shahid Islands and Nicobar Islands was named as Swaraj Islands. So I basically interchanged them. Okay, so second statement is also incorrect. Andaman is Shahid and Nicobar is Swaraj. Answer is option D, none of the above. So 10 questions are completed. So history is done. Next 5 questions are from geography. Okay. Alright, here we go. Consider the following statements about North Star. 1. It always remains in the same position in the sky, thus helps to find direction. 2. It is located in the Ursa Major constellation. Select the correct statements. Welcome, Ramu. Yeah, hi, hello. I hope you all had a very good Christmas. Okay. So, until New Year, we will continue these kinds of quizzes, and from New Year onwards, we will start a different series. Okay. Yeah, Sisindal Devi going with option C there. Both 1 and 2. Anyone else wish to answer regarding the North Star? What is the other name for North Star? North Star is also known by a much more common name. What is it? Seema Shetty also going with C. Correct answer is actually option A, 1 only. Okay. So North Star is also named as Pole Star. This is how we know it. Okay, this is the more common name. Why? Why is it known as the Pole Star? Because it always stays in that particular position. Okay, it always remains in the same position in the sky and thus helps the travelers to find the direction. That is correct. First statement is very much obvious. Second is wrong. It is located in the Ursa Major constellation. No, it is located in the Ursa Minor constellation. In Ursa Minor constellation, there is one star and one recognized planet. Okay, and that particular star is North Star or the Pole Star. The Ursa Major constellation is actually the largest constellation in the northern hemisphere, in the northern sky. Okay, Ursa Major. And it is in this constellation that we can see the plough. There is a constellation known as the plough, right? The Big Dipper, etc., etc. It is in Ursa Major. In that, if you have watched that Shah Rukh Khan movie Swadesh, in that movie, Shah Rukh Khan points to the sky and draws a plough shape. Na? So that is basically Ursa Major. So answer is option A, 1 only. Question 12. Consider the following statements. 1. The Bering Strait separates. I think I have already asked this question in the previous quiz. Okay, no, this is a new one. The Bering Strait separates the USA and Russia. 2. The Cook Strait connects South Pacific Ocean and Tasman Sea. Select the correct answer. Yes, Ursa Minor, yeah. Seema, Saubhagya, correct. Okay, Saubhagya is saying it is option D. 12 option D, none of the above. Okay. Satya saying it is C. Both are correct. Seema also going with D. Srisindal Devi going with option A. Okay, I think I have got 4 answers. So I am going to give you the answer. It is option C. So who got it? Satya Pandey got it. Okay, very good. So both are correct. The Bering Strait separates USA and Russia. Yeah. In the map, if you look at it, there is a USA and Russia are actually very much close. Okay, the Alaska area of United States of America is only about 86 kilometers separated from Russia. Okay, and this separation of 86 kilometers is the Bering Strait. Clear? So first statement is correct. Second one, the Cook Straits connect the South Pacific Ocean and the Tasman Sea. Yep, also correct. This actually connects 2 islands in New Zealand. Okay, the Cook Straits is actually between 2 islands in New Zealand, and it is considered as a very unsafe passage, and it connects New Zealand capital Wellington with the other island. Okay, so answer is option C. Both are true. 13. Which of the following sources of information are considered as the direct sources of information about Earth's interior? 1. Gold mines in South Africa. 2. Volcanic eruption. 3. Meteors that at times reach the Earth. Select the correct statements. Where is Tasman Sea located? Tasman Sea is located near New Zealand area. Okay, I mean, says here itself. Cook Straits is connecting South Pacific Ocean and Tasman Sea. Okay, I mean, just take the map and look close to New Zealand. Okay, there, the small portion is Tasman Sea. Winmeller Anthony saying op 13 D. Seema saying it is D. Anybody else? D. All of you are going with D. D. Satya Pandey D. Very good. Again, read the question more carefully. Okay, what is the question? Which of the following sources of information are considered as direct sources of information about Earth's interior? Direct sources. Okay, so what is the answer? It is option A, 1 and 2 only. Alright, gold mines in South Africa and volcanic eruptions are, we get substances from inside of the Earth directly. But meteors that at times reach Earth, they are not portions of Earth. They are some other celestial objects now. So they are indirect sources. We do not directly get anything about Earth from meteors. We get, we can compare, that's all. Okay, we can get more and more inferences, but it is not a direct source, it is an indirect source. Clear? So gold mines in South Africa, correct. In South Africa, gold mines are as deep as 4 kilometers. Okay, so we can get direct evidence regarding Earth's interior from the rocks seen in the mining areas. Volcanic eruption, obviously. Okay, volcanic eruption brings out a lot of Earth's interior into the crust, so we can study a lot about it as well. Meteors are not direct, they are indirect. So answer is option A. Question 14. Consider the following statements. 1. The size of parallels of latitude decreases from the equator towards the poles. 2. All meridians are of equal length. Select the correct answer. Yeah. Question 14. Simple question. Make sure you get it right. This is the penultimate question from geography. Okay. After this, the next 5 questions will be, next 10 questions will be from polity. So, okay. Saubhagya is saying it is option A. Any other answers? Seema A. Sri Sindhil Devi A. So all of you are going with option A. Winmeller C. Yeah, very good. Correct answer is C. So the size of parallels of latitude decreases from equator towards the poles. That is correct, right? You know that. If this is Earth and this is equator, then the latitudes as they move towards the poles, they get shortened. Okay, so that is correct. They decreases in length from equator to poles. So that is true. Everybody is clear on this. Second one, all meridians are of equal length. What are meridians? Meridians are also known as longitudes. Okay, longitudes. All longitudes are of same length because they move like this. Correct? It covers the entire Earth. So all meridians are of equal length. That is obvious. They coincide with each other. Their distance between two longitudes come closer towards the poles. But irrespective of everything, all longitudes are of equal length. Okay. So statement 2 is also correct. Answer is option C. Both 1 and 2. Question 15. Which of the following evidences supported the continental drift theory? Okay, continental drift. So 1. Till-like deposits. 2. Jigsaw fit of the shorelines of Africa and South America. 3. Placer deposit. Select the correct statements. No, prime meridian, prime meridian is just a reference line, okay? It is of the same length only. Prime meridian is basically the 0-degree meridian, that's all. And the opposite one, the 180-degree meridian is known as international date line. Okay, it's just a reference line, that's all. Length is same for everything. Question 15. This is the final question from geography. Next 10 questions are from polity. Okay, option, Varamu is saying D, Seema D, Winmiller D. Yeah, correct. D is the answer. Okay, so what are the evidences that support continental drift? I think you know about what this continental drift is. So what is this till-like deposit? Till-like deposits are those deposits which are left back by glaciers. Okay, glacial erosion causes, glacial deposition causes till-like deposits. So first statement is correct because we see similar deposits in various continents. Okay, second one, jigsaw fit of shorelines of Africa and South America. Obviously, take a map and look. Okay, the South America and Africa, they are like jigsaw puzzles. They will fit exactly the same. Clear? So second is also correct. Third one, placer deposit. Placer deposit means so it is a kind of deposit that is formed by sedimentation over a very long period of time. Okay, so that is also true. Why? Because we see certain sediments in Africa which is there in America. Certain sediments in India which is there in certain parts of Africa. Okay, the parent rock is not there in these continents, but same deposits are there, which means they should have been closer to each other in the long past. Okay, so all these statements are correct. Answer is option D. So the next 10 questions, all the way from 16 to 25 will be from polity. Okay. 16. Consider the following statements about Indian Independence Act of 1947. 1. It ratified India's membership of the Commonwealth in May 1949. 2. It made the Constituent Assembly a legislative body as well whenever it was presided over by Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Select the correct statements. Question 16. Indian Independence Act of 1947. You have 15 seconds to answer this. Let's see. Okay, I'm getting answers now. Saubhagya is saying it is C. Alright. Seema also going with C. Anyone else? Satya D, Ramu C, Winmalar A. Correct answer is indeed option A. Okay, so Indian Independence Act. This act is basically the act that granted independence to India and Pakistan. Okay, so in 1947, during the time of Mountbatten, Lord Mountbatten, this particular act was enforced and it did a lot of things. Okay, the main thing, one of the important things was it ratified India's membership of the Commonwealth in 1949. That is correct. India decided to be a part of the British Commonwealth and this act had that clause also. So that is true. Second one, it made the Constituent Assembly a legislative body as well whenever it was presided over by Dr. Rajendra Prasad. This is wrong. Indian Independence Act made the Constituent Assembly a legislative body also. That is true. But when Constituent Assembly acted as a legislative body, it was not presided by Rajendra Prasad. It was presided over by G.V. Mavlangar. Okay. So whenever this body acted as a legislative body, it was presided over by Mavlangar, and whenever it acted as a constituent body, it was presided over by Rajendra Prasad. Clear? So the answer is option A. 1 on 17. Consider the following pairs. Very easy question. Union Powers Committee Jawaharlal Nehru, Union Constitution Committee B.R. Ambedkar, Provincial Constitution Committee, Sardar Patel. Select the correctly matched pairs. So we have a committee and the chairman of that committee. You have to pick the correctly matched pairs. Sorry for the noise disturbance. Okay. Anyway, 17th question. Any guesses? Okay, Satya is saying it is option A, 1 and 2 only. Anyone else? Once I get at least 3 answers, I will explain. Okay. Okay. Srisindal Devi saying B, Ramu saying B, Vinmalar saying B. So I got enough polls. Correct answer is option C. How many got that? Nobody got that. So that is a point for me. 1 and 3. Okay. So Union Powers Committee was presided or chaired by Jawaharlal Nehru. Correct. Provincial Constitution Committee was chaired by Sardar Patel. Also correct. Union Constitution Committee was chaired by none other than Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay, Union Constitution Committee was also chaired by Mr. Nehru. B.R. Ambedkar was the chairman of Drafting Committee, Constitution Drafting Committee. Clear? In your Lakshmikant textbooks, there is a particular page where all these committees and the respective chairpersons are listed. Please go through them, especially when it comes to important leaders like Nehru, Patel, Ambedkar, etc. etc. Okay, just by heart all the major committees and their chairpersons. So answer is option C. Question 18. In which among the following cases did the Supreme Court hold that the Indian Constitution is founded on the bedrock of the balance between fundamental rights and directive principles? Option A, Keshavananda Bharati. Option B, Minerva Mills. Option C, Golaknath. Option D, Shankari Prasad. Eighteenth question. Very simple question. I think I explained this question, a similar question in the last week. So if you remember that, you should get the answer right here. One more announcement. After this session, at 5:45, we have a live Unacademy app quiz. Please follow my Telegram channel to get the quiz code, etc. etc. Okay, the small 20 question session on environment. And tonight at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., 1 hour, we have a free session on Unacademy platform. Please do join me there also. The link for the same will be given in the Telegram channel. t.me/msrw1. Okay. Question number 18. Yeah, nobody is giving me any answers in the 18th question. Answer is option B, Minerva Mills. Okay. In the Minerva Mills case, Supreme Court held that Indian Constitution is founded on the bedrock of the balance between the fundamental rights and directive principles. Okay, the question was, can the state curtail fundamental rights to implement directive principles? Supreme Court said that there should be a proper balance between these two. Okay, this case is famous for one more thing. What is it? This is the first time Supreme Court went for due process of law. Okay, so question number 18, option B is the correct answer. Keshavananda Bharati case we discussed last week because Keshavananda Bharati died very recently. Golaknath case and Shankari Prasad also I mentioned while I was explaining Keshavananda Bharati. So I am not going to repeat it. Let's move on to next question. Question 19. 1. In which of the following dates did we adopt the Indian Constitution? Probably the easiest question of this quiz. Okay, in which of the following dates did we adopt the Indian Constitution? A. 26th November 1949. B. 26th January 1950. C. 22nd January 1950. And D. 15th August 1947. Probably the easiest question of this quiz. So, I request all of you to get this correct. Satya A, Vinmala A, Seema Shetty also A, Sisindhu Devi A, correct. Okay, answer is option A, 26th November 1949. This date is actually mentioned in our constitution. Okay, on this day, 26th November 1949, we adopt and give ourselves the Constitution of India. It is given in the preamble. Okay, read that. Some of the provisions of the Constitution came into force from 26th November itself, but the crux of it came into force only on January 26th, 1950. Okay, anyway, the adoption date of Constitution is 26th November 1949. 20th question. Consider the following statements. 1. The preamble is neither a source of power to legislature nor a prohibition upon the powers of legislature. 2. It is non-justiciable, that is, its provisions are not enforceable on courts of law. Select the correct answer. Very good. 19th question, everybody got that right. Very good. Question 20 now. It's regarding preamble. Vinmala is quickly saying it is C. Seema also saying C. Okay, I got 3 answers, all of them going with the same option there, option C. As I have said, once I get 3 answers, I will explain it. Okay, so the answer is C, both are true. Preamble is neither the source of power for the legislature nor a prohibition upon the powers of legislature. That is correct. Okay, preamble of our constitution was adopted at the end. Okay, only after the entire constitution was adopted, the preamble was adopted. It was adopted in the end, not at the beginning. Although preamble is the prologue to constitution. Okay, in Supreme Court actually said that preamble is a part of the constitution, but it is not justiciable, which means it cannot be enforced by a court of law. Clear? So statement 2 is also correct. Both are true. Answer is option C. Very basic question. So no further explanations there. 21. Consider the following statements. 1. Linguistic Provinces Commission under S.K. Thar accepted language as the basis of reorganization of states. 2. JVP Committee in its report on April 1949 rejected language as the basis for state reorganization. Select the correct statements. Welcome Solar Rajan. Question 21. I hope you know about JVP committee. I will explain it after I get 3 answers. Okay. Okay. Vinmala and Sisindhu Devi going with B. Ramu Vasanta going with D. Alright, so 3 answers. So answer B, indeed B. Okay, so after the constitution etc. came into force, the question in India was how to reorganize states. Should language be the basis or should something else be taken into consideration? Alright, most of the prominent leaders like Nehru etc. were not in favor of making language as the basis. Okay, they thought that reorganizing states on the terms of language might cause divisions within India. Rather, they wanted to merge multiple languages together and use something else as the basis for reorganization. Clear? So the first committee that looked into this is known as the S.K. Thar Committee. Okay, Linguistic Provinces Commission under S.K. Thar. It actually rejected language as the basis of reorganization of states and recommended, it was in favor of administrative convenience as the basis of state reorganization. Okay, states should be reorganized based on administrative convenience rather than language. That is what S.K. Thar Committee said. So first statement is wrong. Second is correct. JVP Committee, Jawaharlal Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel and Pattabi Sitaramayya. These 3 formed this committee and it gave its report in April 1949. It also rejected language as the basis of state reorganization. But in Andhra Pradesh or in Andhra at that time, a person named as Potti Sriramulu. Okay, Potti Sriramulu. He actually went into a hunger strike and he died eventually. protesting for the or reorganization based on language. Okay, and finally, due to the popular pressure, the government has to give Andhra as the first linguistic state in India. And when Andhra was given this status, other states also demanded the same. And eventually, Fazil Ali Committee was formed by the government, and this committee agreed that linguistic basis can be adopted. Clear? So the answer is option B. Question 22. Consider the following statements. 1. The Parliament is not authorized to curtail the jurisdiction and powers of Supreme Court. 2. The constitutional cases or references made by the President under Article 143 are decided by a bench consisting of at least 3 judges. Select the correct answer. Question 22. 15 seconds. Let's see. This is regarding Supreme Court of India and its powers. Okay. Okay, Nilam is saying it is A. Alright. Winmiller C. If I get one more answer, I will explain to you. Sisindal Devi also A. Yeah. Correct answer is A. One only. Alright. So the Parliament is not authorized to curtail the jurisdiction and powers of Supreme Court. Yes. In the Constitution itself, it is provided that. Okay. The Parliament has no power to curtail the jurisdiction of and the powers of Supreme Court. However, the Parliament can increase or extend the power and jurisdiction of Supreme Court. That is possible. Okay. Can increase or extend, but it cannot curtail or decrease. So first statement is correct. Second one. The constitutional cases or references made by the President under Article 143 are decided by a bench consisting of at least 3 judges. No, at least 5 judges. Take any constitutional cases in India, it has to be minimum 5 judges. Presidential references should also be heard by minimum 5 judges. Okay, and 5 plus, that is how it's done. Minimum 5, above that any. Clear? 5, 7, 13. Okay, Keshavananda Bharati was 13 actually. That is the biggest constitution bench ever formed. Alright, so the answer is option A. 2 is wrong. 23rd question. Consider the following statements about the functions of governor. 1. He constitutes a finance commission after every 5 years to review financial position of panchayats and municipalities. 2. He is consulted by the President while appointing the judges of the concerned state high court. Select the correct answer. So regarding the functions of a governor, select the correct answer. $15 seconds. Okay, Satya is saying it is option A. Alright. Any other answers? Sisindal Devi A. Nilam B. Okay, I got 3 answers. A, and B. What is the correct answer? It is C. Both are correct. Okay, both these statements are correct. He constitutes a finance commission after every 5 years to review financial position of panchayats and the municipalities. That is correct. Just like the President constitutes a finance commission in the center to look into the finance conditions of states. Okay, and the financial devolution to the states. Same function is done by governor within the state. Okay, so he constitutes one every 5 years to look into the financial position of municipalities and panchayats. Correct. Second one, he is consulted by the President while appointing the judges of the concerned state high court. Yeah. Correct. Look into the judicial functions of governor in your Lakshmikant textbook. Or look into how a high court judge is appointed. Okay, this is one of the correct criterion to do that. Both are true. Answer is option C. 24th. Which among the following states does not have a legislative council? Okay, option A Kerala, option B Andhra Pradesh, option C Karnataka, option D Bihar. Yeah, exactly Ramu, correct. Question 24. This is the penultimate question from polity. The next 5 questions, 26 to 30 is from economics. Hello Saurav, welcome. Okay, Seema saying A. Okay, everybody is saying A. Yeah, correct. Okay, very good. It is indeed Kerala. Kerala does not have a legislative council. We have a legislative assembly only. Okay, so Andhra Pradesh has it, Bihar has it, Karnataka has it. Okay, so answer is option A. Simple question, na? That is very easy also because the state is very small. So guess 7. Question 25. Consider the following statements about UPSC. Okay, Union Public Service Commission. Number 1. Chairman and the members of the commission hold the office for a term of 6 years or until they attain the age of 65 years. 2. Chairman or members can be removed by President for misbehavior only after the enquiry of the same by the Supreme Court. Select the correct answer. Yeah, exactly. Ramu, correct. Okay, once I get 3 answers, I will explain. Okay, 25, C, A, C, different answers. Yeah, it is C. Both are correct. Why are you doubtful about the second statement? It is actually correct. First statement is very much factual. So nobody has a doubt in that. Everybody said either A or C. So all of you are sure that 1 is true. 2 is also correct. Chairman or member of can be removed by the president for misbehavior only after the inquiry on the same by Supreme Court. Actually, a UPSC member can be removed by the president based on various criteria. Okay, for example, insolvency, or if the president thinks that he is mentally or physically incapable of doing his work. Okay, these are criterions in which he can directly remove that person. But if a UPSC or a member or a chairperson has to be removed on the grounds of misbehavior, then president should ask the Supreme Court to inquire into the same, and president is bound by the advice given by Supreme Court. Supreme Court will do the inquiry and Supreme Court will say that either he should be removed or he should not be removed. And this advice of the Supreme Court is binding on the president. Okay, so the answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Alright. Yeah, before moving on to the next question, let me just remind you, we have started a 6 months batch today. Okay, it starts on December 28th, that is today, for the prelims next year. Top educators like Manal sir, etc. are taking classes. Complete prelims coverage syllabus, complete mock test series package are all available. Do look into it. We have bilingual classes, English specific classes, and Hindi specific classes. Okay. So the next 5 questions are from economics. 26th. Consider the following statements regarding balance of payments. 1. It is a systematic record of all transactions of a country with the outside world in a given year. 2. It consists of both government and private transactions. Select the correct answer. Yes, Ramu correct. Saurav correct. Yeah, Saurav, it's saying that misbehavior only if, that is a criterion. Okay. He can be removed for many grounds, but for misbehavior only if he satisfies this condition. That is how that statement is written. Okay, 26 answer B, C, C, different answers. Correct answer is option C, both are true. Balance of payments. Okay, please make sure you know about this balance of payments in depth. Why? Because back in 1991, India faced a similar issue. And our then Prime Minister Narasimhavarman II, with the help of Manmohan Singh was our finance minister at that time. He went to the IMF, Manmohan Singh. Okay, and there we initiated something known as LPG reforms. Okay, so no, in 2021 it will be 30 years of LPG reforms. So make sure you know about all these things. So it is a systematic record of all transactions of a country with the outside world. Yeah, in a given year. Correct. Second one, it contains both government and private transactions. Yes. Okay, this is the basic definition of balance of payments. It will include both these things. Okay, answer is option C. 27. Consider the following statements. 1. IMF can lend loan to member countries only. 2. There is a tradition of appointing a European as managing director of IMF. Select the correct answer. Please remember, use this code to get 10% discount on Unacademy subscriptions. The iconic subscription prices are about to increase very soon. So those who are planning to get a subscription, do that fast. Okay, 27. Option A, C. Okay, 3 answers. I got 3 answers. So I think I will explain now. Answer is C. Both are true. Okay, International Monetary Fund can lend loans to member countries only. That is true. Although there is this word only here, it is still correct. Okay, about 187 countries are part of IMF and only to those members can IMF lend money. IMF headquarters is in Washington DC. Okay, United States of America, Washington DC. There is a tradition of appointing a European as a managing director of IMF. Also correct. Okay, certain countries like India, China, etc. have voiced against this. Okay, this is highly biased and all. So it should be done based on merit. Okay, we have all put forward this protest in front of IMF. This is something general. Okay, IMF and World Bank was born together, the Bretton Woods twins. In case of IMF, usually the managing director is European, and in case of World Bank, the managing director is a American. This is how usually it works. Clear? So here both statements are correct. Question 28. Consider the following statements regarding New Development Bank. 1. It is a multilateral development bank established by BRICS. 2. Bank supports public or private projects through loans, guarantees and equity participation. 3. The first regional office of NDB is in New Delhi. Select the correct statements. Yes, correct. Nilam correct, Seema correct. Very good. Those who are giving answers, please put the question number also. Okay. So, 28th question regarding New Development Bank. Select the correct answer. Option A. Okay, everybody is going with option A, 1 and 2. Yeah. Oh, wow. All of you know it. Correct. 1 and 2. It is a then tell me the correct answer. Okay. I want you to give me the correct answer. Where is the first regional office of NDB? Tell me. First statement is correct. It is a multilateral development bank established by BRICS. So this was initially known as BRICS Bank. Okay, or BRICS Development Bank. Second, what is BRICS? I think you know. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. These 5 countries together form BRICS. Second one, bank supports public or private projects through loans, guarantees, equity participation, etc. Also correct. Third one, regional. No. I knew that you all go with that option. Okay, third statement is incorrect. The first regional office of NDB is in New Delhi. No. The headquarters of NDB is actually in Shanghai, China. Okay, Shanghai, China. But the statement is not talking about headquarters. Statement is talking about the first regional office. Where is it? It is not in China. It is actually in a place called Johannesburg in South Africa. Okay, Johannesburg in South Africa. So answer is option A, 1 and 2. Third statement is wrong. 29. Voluntary increase in the value of a domestic currency against a foreign currency is best described as dash. Option A, depreciation. Option B, revaluation. Option C, devaluation. Option D, appreciation. Headquarters of BRICS Bank is in Shanghai, China. Okay. The first regional Office is in South Africa, Johannesburg. Satya correct. Very good. Okay, 29th question. Ramu also correct. 29th question. Everybody is giving me C, C, and B. C, B. Correct answer B. Revaluation. Okay. Look at the question. Voluntary increase. Okay. So depreciation and devaluation is basically decreasing. Okay. It decreases the value of money. Revaluation and appreciation. This is the doubt. And the answer is revaluation. China, about a couple of years ago, actually devaluated the value of its currency. Why? To promote exports. Okay, a country always devaluates its currency if it has to promote exports, and if it always revaluates its currency to do it other way, to increase the imports and all. Okay, if the export sector is fine, then there is no need for country to devaluate money. China actually deliberately did that devaluation to make it even more export oriented. Clear? So the answer is option B. This is deliberate. Okay, it doesn't happen because of something else. This is a deliberate decision taken by the government. Revaluation and devaluation. Depreciation and appreciation happens because of some other reasons. It is not deliberate. It happens anyway, whether you like it or not. Okay, so the answer is option B. 30th question. Consider the following statements. 1. World Food Program is the food assistance program administered by International Food Policy Research Institute. 2. State of World's Forest Report is published by United Nations Forum on Forest. Select the correct answer. Why not D? Why not D means it's not voluntary. In the previous question, it's saying that voluntary increase. Okay, D is not voluntary. D happens anyway. That's what I said. It's not deliberate. Okay, revaluation is deliberate attempt. Question 30. This is the last question from economics. Next 5 questions are from environment and ecology. Okay, I'm getting C, A, and D as the 3 top answers. Sri Sindhil Devi, Vinmalar, Seema Shetty, all of you correct. Very good. Answer is D. World Food Program, WFP. I asked another question regarding the same last week. Okay, World Food Program is a food assistance program administered by which agency? It is not International Food Policy Research Institute. It is United Nations. Okay, why is this agency in the news? Because World Food Program got the Nobel Peace Prize this year. Okay, it is the single largest organization that looks into hunger, elimination of hunger in the world. So correct, first statement is wrong. Second one, State of World's Forest Report is published by United Nations Forum on Forest. Also incorrect. This is published by another agency known as FAO, Food and Agricultural Organization, which has its headquarters in Rome, Italy. Okay, Italy. Alright, so the answer is none of the above. Option D, both statements are incorrect. Okay, so 30 questions are done. Last 10 questions coming up. Next 5 questions are from environment. Okay, I hope you are ready. First question. Consider the following statements about Pobitora Wildlife Sanctuary. 1. It is located in the state of Assam on the bank of River Teesta. 2. It provides habitat for Indian rhinoceros. Select the correct answer. Yes, all of you know that. Okay, very good. FAO with its headquarters in Rome, Italy. 31st question. Pobitora Wildlife Sanctuary. Again in the news because of the floods. Ramu saying it is C. Saro saying C. Vinmalar saying B. Yes, Satya also B. Correct. Very good. Correct answer to this question, 31st question, is option B. Alright. Pobitora Wildlife Sanctuary is located in the state of Assam. That is correct. Only problem is it is not in the bank of river Teesta. It is some other river. Can anybody tell me which river it is? Exactly, Vinmala. It is Brahmaputra. Okay. So Pobithora Wildlife Sanctuary is actually located in the southern banks of Brahmaputra river in the state of Assam. So first statement is incorrect. Second is correct. It provides habitat for Indian rhinoceros. Pobithora, similarly Kaziranga, all these national parks were, sanctuaries were in news because there was flood in Assam in the monsoon season, and lots of rhinoceros had to be, taken to another location. Clear? So always we used to see one figure of a rhino in the front page of Hindu newspaper around that time. Okay, so the answer is option B, 2 only. 32nd question. Consider the following statements about thermoplastics. Okay, number 1. Thermoplastic materials have very high melting points. 2. Thermoplastics can be molded and recycled without negatively affecting the material's physical property. Select the correct answer. I think this question is actually from Science and Technology. I misplaced it. But anyway, try to answer it. Yes, all of you know about the issue. Okay, correct. Ramu, Nilam, everybody correct. Okay. This question is actually from Science and Technology, okay? But unfortunately it came among the environment questions. But anyway, try to answer it. Thermoplastics. Okay, Vinmala is saying it is B, 2 only. Seema saying B, Saurav saying B. 3 answers. Okay, so correct. B is the correct answer. Very good, all of you. Thermoplastic can be remolded and recycled without negatively affecting the material's physical property. This is actually correct. Okay, we can actually remold them and recycle them any number of times as we want, and this will not affect that material's physical properties. Okay, that is true. But thermoplastic materials have a very low melting point. It is saying that very high melting point. No, it has a very low melting point. Best example is PVC, polyvinyl chloride. Okay, PVC pipes, you know the PVC pipes, right? It can be easily molded into any shape, and it has a very low melting point also. It quickly melts if you put it in fire. So the answer is option B, thermoplastics. Okay. 33. M Haryali app launched for environment protection in government colonies is launched by which of the following ministries? Okay, M Haryali app. Option A, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Option B, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Option C, Ministry of Rural Development. Option D, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Polyvinyl chloride. Exactly, yeah. All of you know it. Good. Okay, Vinmala is saying it is A. Srisnal Devi also saying it is A. M Haryali app. Once I get one more answer, I will explain. Okay, Satya saying C. Saurav D. Nilam A. It is A only, okay. It is Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. So basically what does this M Haryali app do now? It actually promotes people to plant trees in cities. Okay, in our own houses, for example. We can actually plant a tree in our own house. We can take a selfie or something like that and upload it in this app. And the government will put it in their website. Okay, this is basically promoting more and more trees in cities. That is the idea here, M Haryali. So the answer is option A. It is done by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. You can download it and try it yourself. Okay, it's a free Android app. You can try it. 34th question. Which of the national park is known for Great Indian Bustard? Okay, Great Indian Bustard is one of the endangered bird species in India. So where can we find the Great Indian Bustard? Option A, Bandipur National Park. Option B, Desert National Park. Option C, Murian National Park. Option D, Vedantangal National Park. 34. Even before I finished my question, I am starting to get answers. B, everybody B. Yeah, correct. So I will ask supplementary questions. Okay, since this was very quick, let me ask you some other questions. Where are these national parks located? Okay, where is Bandipur? Desert National Park is obviously in Rajasthan. All of you know that. Okay, Rajasthan. In Great Indian Bustard is one of the heaviest birds which can fly. Okay, one of the heaviest birds which can actually fly. So it is in Rajasthan, the Desert National Park. Where is Bandipur? Where is Murian? Where is Vedantangal? Yes, Bandipur is in Karnataka. Sri Senthil Devi correct. Where is Murian? And where is Vedantangal? Sri Senthil Devi correct. Vedantangal is in Tamil Nadu. Murian is in Mizoram. Satya Pandey correct. Very good. IUCN critically endangered list. Ramu also correct. Yeah, all of you know this. Okay. Nilam correct. Winmalar correct. Yeah. Moving on to our 35th question. Last question from environment. With reference to mangroves, consider the following statements. 1. They are usually found in littoral regions of tropical and subtropical regions. 2. Some of the mangrove species exhibit viviparity mode of reproduction. 3. The mangroves vegetation in the coastal zone of Kerala is very sparse and thin. Select the correct answer. Okay, question number 35. In the past week, I think I put a question on mangroves in general, and this is something much more specific. Sri Senthil Devi is saying it is option A. Satya also saying it is A. Seema also A. Saurav also A. Everybody is going with A. So what is the answer? It is option D. All the above. All are correct. They are usually found in littoral regions of tropical and subtropical regions. Correct. Okay, mangroves are seen in tropical and subtropical regions. Okay, that is true. For example, in India. India is a subtropical country. It is seen in littoral regions. Littoral means near to the oceans. Near in the coastal regions. So first statement is correct. Second one. Some of the mangrove species exhibit viviparity mode of reproduction. What is viviparity? Viviparity is a method of reproduction where the youngling will be attached to the parent. Okay, for example, in this case, in mangrove's case, the bud from which the next plant grows is actually attached to the mother plant itself. Clear? It is attached to the parent plant itself. The seed will not, go to some other place and, germinate all by itself. No. The bud from which this plant grows is attached to the parent plant itself. That is viviparity. So that is also correct. Third one, the mangrove vegetation in the coastal region of Kerala is very sparse and thin. Also correct. Clear? So all these statements are correct. Answer is option D. So Kerala government is actually trying to increase the mangrove cover. Why? Because mangrove cover was one of the biggest advantages when the tsunami came back about 15 years back. Okay, they can effectively reduce the speed of tsunami waves. So answer is option D. Next 5 questions. The last 5 questions are from science and technology. Okay. So 36. Consider the following statements about exoplanets. 1. Planets that orbit around stars other than Sun are known as exoplanets. 2. The first exoplanet was discovered in 1995, designated as 51 Pegasi b. Select the correct answer. Yeah, Satya, I think that was a spelling mistake. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, Sri Senthil Devi is saying it is option C, 36. This session ends at 5:30, and at 5:30 I will give you the app code for the Unacademy app quiz. Okay, it starts at 5:45. So I request all of you to download Unacademy learning app in your mobile phone and be ready. I will provide the instructions and the quiz code in the Telegram channel as shown here. Okay, C, A. Okay, what is the answer? 36th question, option C. Both are true. Planets that orbit around stars other than our sun are called exoplanets. That is true. Basic, then that's the definition of exoplanets. Okay, nothing more to explain there. Second one, the first exoplanet was discovered back in 1995 and was designated as 51 Pegasi b. That is also correct. Very factual statement. Both are true. Answer is option C. Okay, let's move on. No point in further explanations there. Question 37. Consider the following statements about Antrix Corporation. 1. It was incorporated in 1992 and is wholly owned by Government of India. Okay, and is wholly owned by Government of India. 2. It is the commercial arm of Indian Space Research Organization or ISRO. Select the correct answer. Yes, Nilam, correct. No, it was initially designated as Pegasi B only, but it was later renamed as Dimidu. Okay. Okay, 37th question. Again, let me just remind you, our Unacademy iconic prices are about to increase. So if you are planning to get an iconic subscription, please do it ASAP. You can do it today itself so that you can avail the lesser prices. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. See, Seema even gave me the headquarters. 37 answer is C. Very good. All of you correct. Oh, Seema got it wrong. It is actually C. Okay, both are correct. It was incorporated in 1992 and is wholly owned by Government of India. That is correct. Antrix Corporation is wholly owned by Government of India. Second one, it is the commercial arm of Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO. Also correct. Both statements are correct. Answer is option C. Yeah, we might think it otherwise, but both are true. 38. Consider the following statements about electronic cigarettes or e-cigarettes. 1. They are battery operated devices that produce aerosol by heating a solution containing nicotine. 2. E-cigarettes contain tobacco and therefore are regulated under the Cigarettes and Other Tobacco Products Act of 2003. Select the correct answer. Thirty-eighth question. We have only 2 more questions after this and we will end this session at 5:30. We have this session every day at 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Okay, until December 31st. Okay. We are looking into the static portions. Okay. Yeah, 38 option A, C, A, different answers again. 38th question, correct answer is indeed option A. E-cigarettes were recently banned in India. Okay, it was banned in India because there has been studies which says that e-cigarettes has caused many non-smokers also to start smoking. Okay, tobacco, was one of the reasons why many non-smokers kept away from smoking. But now this one, e-cigarettes has no tobacco in it, but it has nicotine. Okay, so it will give you that whatever feeling it gives you. I don't know. So many non-smokers also started smoking, and this alarmed Government of India, and Government of India banned e-cigarettes back in 2019, and the process is still going on. So first statement is correct. Second one, e-cigarettes contain tobacco and therefore are regulated under Cigarettes and Other Tobacco Products Act. I already told you it does not contain tobacco. Okay, and therefore are not regulated under Cigarettes and Other Tobacco Products Act of 2003. E-cigarettes were outside the ambit of this particular act. Because of the one particular reason, it does not have tobacco. Okay, it has nicotine, but it does not have tobacco. So statement 2 is incorrect. Answer is option A. Penultimate question for the day, 39. Consider the following statements about winter grade diesel. 1. It is a fuel designed to withstand extremely low temperatures during the winter months. 2. It is developed by Indian Oil Corporation or IOC. The new fuel designed also complies with BS 6 emission norms. Select the correct answer. Okay, fine. Anyway, 39th question. We have only one more question after this and it's done. winter grade diesel. I took a 10-minute session in winter grade diesel. You can watch it in the UPSC Intent channel. Okay, we have another channel just like UPSC CSE English. We have another channel known as UPSC Intent. You can watch many 10-minute videos there. Okay. Alright, Ramu saying A, Saubhagya saying A, Saurav saying D. Correct answer to 39th question. Seema D, Sisindhu Devi A, D, all are correct. Everything is correct. It is the fuel designated to withstand extremely low temperatures during winter months. Yeah. So what happens, especially in Ladakh? Okay, this was recently introduced in Ladakh. In Ladakh, when temperature dips, the ordinary fuel will get hardened. Okay, it will start to solidify. Okay, why? Because the normal petrol and diesel etc. has something known as paraffin wax. Okay, it has something known as paraffin wax within them. Why? Because paraffin wax will make it more viscous, and this is very much suited for tropical climate in ordinary areas, in normal areas. But when we go to high, very low temperature areas, this paraffin wax tends to become solidified. Okay, so the fuel will not work efficiently. So winter grade fuel is designed specifically for such extremely low temperatures. Second one, it is developed by IOC. Yeah, correct. Indian Oil Corporation only designed it. Third one, the new fuel designed also complies with BS6 emission norms. Also correct. BS6 emission norms is the latest one. Okay, we were in BS4 until June this year, but from this year June onwards we started to move on to the next one, BS6. We bypassed BS5 completely and directly went from BS4 to BS6 according to Supreme Court order. Alright, so the answer is option D. Last question, 40. Consider the following statements about Kudankulam Nuclear Power Project. Okay, number 1. The project is being implemented in technical collaboration with France. 2. It was planned to set up 6 nuclear power plants, each of 1000 megawatts in phases with pressurized water reactor technology. Select the correct answer. Yeah, correct. Everybody correct. Okay, this is the final question. So tomorrow please be back at 4 p.m. Tonight we have another session at 8 p.m. in Unacademy platform, not in YouTube. The link will be provided in my Telegram channel t.me/msrw1. Please follow this channel to get that link. Okay, Vinmalar is saying it is B. Sisindhu Devi saying B. Once I get one more response, I will explain. Saurav C, Seema B, Saubhagya C. Correct answer is B. Okay, so it was planned to set up 6 nuclear power plants, each of 1000 megawatts in phases with pressurized water reactor technology. Correct. Make sure you know about different kinds of nuclear reactors. Okay, there are those works with pressurized water reactor technology. Then there is something known as pressurized heavy water reactors. Then there is something known as boiling water reactors. Okay, so make sure you know what are the difference between all these kinds of reactors, breeding reactor, etc. etc. Alright, first statement is wrong. This project is implemented in the technical collaboration with not France, it is Russia. Russia is one of those countries which uses this pressurized water reactors. Okay, so Kudankulam Nuclear Power Plant, which is situated in the state of Tamil Nadu, is actually a combined project between India and Russia. So the answer is option B. Okay, so that is it. We have come to the end of this session. Let me just remind you, our Unacademy price hike is about to happen very soon. So if you are planning to get a subscription, please do get one soon. Use my code MSRW1 to get the 10% discount. You can use this code for unlocking free contents in Unacademy also. Plenty of free videos are there in Unacademy channel. You can unlock them using the same code MSRW1. Okay, so I will just give share the 5:45 p.m. quiz code in the Telegram channel. Please be ready. That will start sharp at 5:45. Okay, so that's it. Bye bye everyone. See you.